Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are back at Animal Kingdom and we're gonna take that safari ride. Come with us, check out the animals. Let's see what we find out there. If you want a really good corn on the cob, you're going to get it right there, right next to Kilimanjaro. And it's a 20-minute wait. So we're headed in.
Please watch those hands, arms, feet length. Your doors are closing. Sanjay's out of word and as we say here in Harambe, Swete, which means let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to the safari. My name is Tori and I'm your guide today through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Before we start, I have a couple of requests for each and every one of you. The very first one is to please keep your face covering on over your nose and mouth throughout the entire safari. I have lots of fancy mirrors up here, and I will be keeping my eyes on every single one of you. And I have been known to call people out, so don't test me while the best guide everybody. Other than that, I will ask that you please remain fully seated with your hands on feet as we can find. On the right hand side with that stripy legs up there, that is an okapi. An okapi kind of looks like it's wearing some zebra pants, but it's actually not related to a zebra at all. It is more skull structures. They have saddle belt stork right there, that great big bird down there. Bongos. Bongos are known as the ghost of the forest. They are so quiet and stealthy when they move through the literature. Nile hippos are nocturnal, so they will sleep for most of the day and then come out and do their socializing at night. On the left-hand side, those great big pelicans that are nesting there on the island are called pink-backed pelicans. They get that name because during mating season, the skin on their back will turn a light shade of pink. Something else that's pretty crazy is that those birds reminder to remain fully seated as we cross over this bridge. We are going over some Nile crocodiles. That is a wildebeest. Wildebeest means wild beast in Afrikaans. They have the definition of herd mentality. They really like to stick together because it makes them feel nice and safe. Their natural instinct is to stampede, so if anything starts to feel a little bit too weird, they'll take off running in the same direction at the same time. My friends, here on the left-hand side, these are painted dogs. Painted dogs are some of the most successful hunters in Africa. They have about a 90% success rate because they hunt together as a family, really long, pointy horns. On the far left, past this bush, those are sable antelope. In the wild, they are very tough and territorial. They are some tough cookies. They like to we find every the perfect symbol. On the left-hand side, these are a couple of Maasai giraffes. We can tell that they are Maasai giraffes more perfectly like puzzle pieces. whether they're black with white stripes or white with black. Take a look at the nose. It'll show you that animal's true skin color. Here on both sides of us, these are Ankoli cattle or Wakisi cattle. Those horns look like they would be very heavy, but they are surprisingly, they have purple tongues. The reason for that is because when they eat from tall trees, they look right up at the sun, and for a long time in their lives, they were probably getting sunburn in their mouth, which sounds awful. And over time, as they changed into the giraffes that we know them as today, their tongues gradually turned from pink to that dark purple color. Mandrels are the largest monkey species, and right there on that little driftwood looking thing up on top of the rock, that's a baby. This big guy on the left is the male. The rest are females. Like I said, they're the largest monkey species, and the males can weigh up to 100 pounds when they're fully grown, so they can get pretty large. Comes from shrimp and krill. The white rabbits weren't always called a white rhinoceros. They were once called. And my friends, if you notice that they all kind of have a little bit of an orangey tint to them, that is because they have really sensitive skin and they can sunburn really easily. So if they feel like they're getting a little too, another one laying down on the ground as well. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal. They can run up to 70 miles an hour, but they can actually only run that fast for about 30 seconds before they feel out of gas. Aren't they pretty? We're pretty lucky to see them actually up there. And my friends, on the right hand side there are some ostriches. These ostriches are female, and you can tell by the color of their feathers. Males are black and white, and the females kind of have that taupey grayish brown look to them. They're the most active overnight. They'll like to play a little bit more of a stay-at-home dad role. They'll stay back with the copy and protect the pride. Believe it or not, both male and female warthogs have tusks. So the only way to tell the difference is by how many warts they have. The males have four. This antelope here on the left is called a Bontebok. It looks like his Nigerian workmen are hanging out here in the front yard. The workmen who staff care for those goats, they feed them, they love them, they protect them, give them a nice home, give them a nice warm bed, and in return the warden will milk them occasionally if they're not out on the safari with us at.
And after our Kilimanjaro safari ride, we got to see Donald, Daisy, and Launchpad. Don't they look great? And that concludes our little visit to Kilimanjaro Safari and Animal Kingdom. Thanks so much for joining us.